Hello, hello, hello. It is me, your True Heel Phenom SP3, and we are live on Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube channel for our WWE Fastlane 2021 Roundtable Review. I am here with my good brothers, the cast of characters from the True Heel Heat YouTube channel to talk about WWE Fastlane 2021. So please, if you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube, drop this video a like, share this video on all your social media platforms, drop a comment in the live chat. This roundtable review is for you guys watching. We want to interact with you, hear your thoughts on WWE Fastlane. If you're watching on Facebook, drop us a like, a heart emoji, a laugh emoji, an angry emoji. We're going to be giving you our takes on the Fastlane pay-per-view, all the matches from top to bottom. It was a very interesting show, so let me introduce who I am here with today. First of all, you have my co-host from the True Heel Heat weekly podcast. He is the resident True Heel alcoholic himself, Top Guy JJ.
Yeah, of course, the Mana's here. Perfect hour for it. Mana's already prepared. Drinks already on deck. Ready to roll. Let's go.
Absolutely. And we have, speaking of drinks, we go from drinks to blunts. We have one half of the Pop Heels, the resident True Heel marijuana enthusiast himself, co-host of Blunt Impact, Joints and Jabronis, and Wednesday Night Warriors, Chris G.
With Mary Jane, as usual, never disappoint. Always here, always prepared.
Always ready for action on these roundtable reviews, and you come with your other partner from the Pot Heels, the other half of the co-host for Blunt Impact, Joints and Jabronis, and he's also the co-host of Review of Honor, talking about Ring of Honor each and every week. He is the three-time baby-making champion. This is Ness.
True Heels, what is the deal? Got to review a pretty good pay-per-view. So I'm just ready for the antics and the back and forth banter with my good brothers, because that's always better than the pay-per-view itself.
Of course, always and forever. And finally, we have Chris G's co-host from Wednesday Night Warriors, my co-host, the driver, the pilot on True Rewind. He is the connoisseur of reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
Hold on, I gotta make sure everything's working right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. He's at the same location where the Fiend was at.
Holy shit! Oh, I'm on a live stream. I'm not lagging. Everything's going good.
No, you should actually do this more often.
Oh shit! Let's do this.
Good money.
He said, "Let's get it out the way before it's too late."
Exactly. Before it runs out of time. Once again, drop us a like, give your comments in the live chat. We got over on YouTube, D Naz, the good brother, saying, "Love me some True Heel Heat roundtable." He was here early talking about he's ready for the roundtable review. We got Fifth Generation Carney on YouTube as well. Hey, much love. I hope everyone's doing good. We hope you're doing well. Fifth Generation Carney, hope you enjoyed Fastlane. Let us know what you thought about the show. And we got the man, the myth, the legend, the retired jersey on True Heel Heat, Nick Jackson, the Negro Buck, saying, "Sup, y'all, didn't watch Fastlane, but saw some results. Figured I just listened to y'all break it down." Yes, it's probably better than spending 2.5 hours watching the show. Just listen to us talk about it. You'll be fine. And he says, "Much love to my fellow stoners, the Pot Heels." And we got another entrant into our Fastlane roundtable review, another entrance in our ride on the road to WrestleMania. It is the one, the only, the drunkest man in the universe, the man of 1,004 drinks, and he's drinking right now. Drunk Guy JJ, what's going on, Drunk Guy?
2 out of 1,004 right now. Might have 3. What's up, y'all?
We're about to have a tag match between the alcoholics and the stoners.
He doesn't sound like he's in the best of moods, guys.
I mean,
Yikes. We'll get to that. But let's start off, guys, by talking about what we left off on the show with. The show ended with a great main event as it was Roman Reigns going one-on-one with Daniel Bryan. Roman Reigns getting the victory in large part thanks to his opponent at WrestleMania, Edge. It was a back and forth contest. Honestly, I mean, I don't want to give any spoilers, but this was in the running for, of course, like match of the night. It was a great matchup, as you would expect from Roman and Daniel Bryan. These two guys went at it. Roman Reigns kind of dominating, using his power throughout the contest, wearing down Daniel Bryan throughout this matchup. But Daniel Bryan, of course, this guy, Daniel Bryan, of course, came back using submissions to try to get the victory. It was Jey Uso who got involved later down the stretch as the referee was taken out of the matchup thanks to the running knee from Daniel Bryan. Edge, of course, inserted himself as the referee until Jey Uso got involved, but it was a steel chair that Jey Uso put into the match that was the difference maker here, with Daniel Bryan getting advantage of the steel chair and hitting Edge, leading to Edge nailing Daniel Bryan with the steel chair, leaving very angrily, and it led to Roman Reigns getting the victory, the 1-2-3, as he ended the night as the Universal Champion. So, top guy JJ, let's start with you. What was your thoughts on the main event, and what was your star ratings for Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan?
First of all, that was a fucking fantastic match. That lived up to the billing. That match was fire. Like Daniel Bryan for the past maybe month and a half has literally rekindled that main event status that he has been on. Like after winning Elimination Chamber and continuing this on to Fastlane, Daniel Bryan has been on a fucking roll. And this was a show out for him tonight. I love this match. Edge, fuck him. like dead ass. I knew, and I said this on True Hill Heat, that Edge was going to be the reason this match was not going to finish right, but at least make it good. That ending fucking sucked because of Edge. Edge ruined the entire finish of this match. I don't give a fuck what. He did his job. That's fine. Whatever. But it was a poor execution. He took one little shot by accident, and he acts like a little girl after he just got speared the fuck out of his fucking pants by Roman Reigns literally 2 nights ago. And he gets an accidental chair shot, and he acts like, I can't take this. Oh, I'm mad at everybody. Man, fuck that shit, man. That's why he shouldn't even have been in this match to begin with. But anyway, I just hope he gets added to the Mania match and it becomes a triple threat, because that was a fucking performance. I would give this match 4.5 stars, and it would have got 4 3/4 for me if that finish didn't happen from Edge. Sorry.
Let's go over to Romeo. What was your thoughts on Roman versus Bryan, and what was your star rating for the matchup?
I loved the trash talk that you could hear between Daniel and Roman. For your UFC fans who might have saw last night's event, still not as much trash talk as Kevin Holland did for Daniel Bryan, but it was close. It was close. I thought the ref, a beautiful bump from that running knee. That was awesome.
Facts.
And yes. I thought Cole and Graves were good on commentary, telling the story. Great drama at the end. And I think they got plenty of talking points to use in their storyline, even though it's only 3 weeks. But you got Roman tapping, who he said he'd never tap, especially to a guy like Daniel Bryan. You got Edge losing his fucking mind, looking like the crazy psychotic Edge that we've grown to love. And Bryan getting robbed once again before WrestleMania. He's going to need another Yes Movement takeover to get in this match, but there's no fans. So I gave this match, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the plot, the story. I'll give it 4.5 stars. And on the True Hill Heat Instagram page, 62% of you correctly picked Roman Reigns to it.
Only 62. That's a
only
fucking
62.
shame.
A lot of you
That's a
picked
lot
Daniel.
of love for Daniel Bryan.
Absolutely. That means that there are people that really want to see Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. So that's a good thing for WWE with the story they're telling. Chris G, what was your thoughts on Roman versus Bryan?
Well, I really like this match. I thought it was going to be booked similar to how Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar was booked at Survivor Series however many years ago. But surprisingly, Daniel Bryan got a lot more in than I thought he was. It was more of like a back and forth match than just Roman dominating him and then Bryan making a comeback. So I was really happy to just see like a actual match with storytelling, as Roman's been doing. I mean, I think Roman's been killing it since he's been back. And Daniel Bryan, you put him in there with a fucking broomstick, he's going to have a 4-star match. I gave this match 4.25 stars. I do feel JJ's point on like the whole Edge situation, but I think they're gearing towards the triple threat at WrestleMania. So it makes sense. I mean, I'm not really going to complain about it and be upset with it, but at the same time, the match would have been better if we would have just had a clean finish and just these two guys, duking it out.
Ness, what was your thoughts on Roman versus Bryan?
I give it 4.25. I think it was a phenomenal match up until that finish. Well, I'm just going to get into the match a little bit. I like the fact that Bryan had to face Roman in a way that nobody else pretty much took it to him, seeing that you're not going to brawl with Roman, and you're not going to, like, in this version of Roman, you're not going to out muscle him. So Daniel Bryan does what Daniel Bryan does best. He took it straight to the mat. Technical wrestling had Roman in a number of submissions, a number of transitions. Roman does have one submission, but he doesn't have as many submissions as Daniel Bryan does. So he definitely played up on that strength. And it was from that standpoint of the match, it was great. Now down to the finish. Edge is the so-called enforcer. He really didn't. If he was going to take over for the referee, why don't he just be a special guest referee for this match? Why even have a regular fucking ref out there? But okay, whatever. He comes in as a special guest, whatever the fuck he is at this point. He then takes Jey Uso. I'm all fucked up here. Jey Uso comes out, super kicks him.
Must be high again.
I am. I'm worried. Yeah,
was it Jey Uso or was it Jimmy Uso?
It was Jey Uso. It was one of those. Fucking Oos. It was Oos. Oos came out.
It was Jay.
Super kicks.
One of
it
them.
was Jay.
He said one of them.
Jay super kicks Edge. You would think after Edge gets up, he would disqualify Roman. If he's the referee at this point, that would just make more sense, but that's too much fucking sense. But and then he takes that weak ass chair shot, clearly knowing that it was coming because he's in the way, knowing it was an accident, and he's still upset about it. So those are like a little nuances that I have that.
So if a nigga punched you in the face by mistake, you're not gonna be mad about it?
I wouldn't be in the way for a nigga to punch me in the face.
Just saying.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't be if I see this nigga's about to hit somebody and there's a potential that he can miss him and hit me.
Somebody next to you and you just chilling, you vibing on your own, doing your own.
He's vibing. No, there was no vibing on your own.
What you vibing for?
He's the referee at this point. He's watching everything. I know you're an edge mark. But Edge he looks dumb right now.
Sounds ridiculous.
He looks dumb right now. He looks dumb right now.
Sounds ridiculous.
But again, 4.25. Match was solid. Finish was stupid.
All right, drunk guy JJ, you've already had a lot to say already, but what was your thoughts on Roman versus Bryan?
Seeing that there was the main event, I knew they would deliver. We've seen what they can do together already. Ironically, 5 years ago at a Fastlane, so we know what they could do together. Great storytelling throughout. They got a lot of time, but of course, the finish that we are all talking about. This is stupid. We're legit 20 days away from fucking WrestleMania. If you guys were going to do this, if this was you guys' plan, but it probably wasn't their plan all along, they could have started this at Elimination Chamber. You have only, this is 2-3 more SmackDowns to really set in stone. Daniel Bryan be coming. Like, come on, man. Like, this is a throwaway pay-per-view. Y'all could have did this. Y'all could have had this leading into Chamber if y'all was going to do this. That's my only gripe. Now it makes Edge kind of look confusing because he left pissed off and he basically cost Bryan the match. Edge is the Royal Rumble winner heading into Mania. This is not, if you're supposed to be the baby face, this is not how you garner baby face sympathy for the guy facing the top heel in the company going into WrestleMania 20 fucking days away. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't at all. Match gets 4.5. England was stupid. I don't like how they're building or whatever they're trying to build. Obviously, there's no way Bryan's not a part of the story now. But the fact that it's legit less than 3 weeks away for your biggest show and you guys basically got your main event now up in the fucking air is just, come on. I don't like it. Great match, stupid ending. Yeah. 4.5. And I could have got 4.25 as the other JJ said, but yeah. Don't like the ending at all.
It don't sound too stupid if you give it a 4.5. It don't sound too
I said
stupid.
the match.
This is that Wednesday night dumb shit. Like, yo, we all said it was a fantastic match, and everybody downgraded it. Everyone downgraded it a little bit because of that stupid fucking finish. Like, at least finish your job. You was the enforcer, dude. At least finish your fucking job.
Exactly.
This is great storytelling. Great.
This is not the problem, Romeo. I don't mind the storytelling for this, but WrestleMania is less than.
The execution is horrible.
They're talking about they're adding something on a fucking filler pay-per-view. Edge won the Rumble match, and this whole time he's been looking like a babyface going into the main event of Mania.
Can I ask one quick question, Sid?
Go ahead.
Yeah. This doesn't have anything to do with you being an Edge fan, and then now he's not the top babyface anymore.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna love Edge regardless. I don't give a fuck if he's a babyface or tweener. That has nothing to do with that. Randy Orton's a heel.
Daniel Bryan looks like he's taking his shine.
Randy Orton's a heel. He's just a fucking female. I'm still gonna be a fan. That's irrelevant.
I have to give my rating and my views on this match. This match went over 30 minutes. I thought that this was great work. In a day that I saw Shingo Takagi and Will Ospreay have a 5-star match, this was of the same quality and of the same entertainment as that match, but in a different way. It told a different story with Bryan trying to, bring Roman down to the ground, trying to make him tap out. They had a good concentrated story. I love the running knee off the apron to Roman. It looked like it just popped him in the head. There was just key moments in this match that stood out. But yeah, the finish was a little bit not to everyone's liking. But me, myself, this is exactly what I predicted. I predicted that Edge would get hit or something by accident by Daniel Bryan, and then he would wind up costing Daniel Bryan this win to set up Daniel Bryan being inserted at WrestleMania. That is the right path. And drunk guy JJ, you must be drunk. Those drinks must be very good because Edge has not looked like a fucking babyface for the past 3 to 4 weeks. He's looked like a little bitch who's been complaining.
He was that babyface heading into the match. The whole the Daniel Bryan thing. Yes, it was. The last what he said.
No, he wasn't.
He said that outside of when he told Daniel Bryan, "You're not better than me." That just happened last week.
Yeah, that's been 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks of him not being a babyface.
That's a week. A week and a half. Okay. All right.
It's 2 weeks.
Out of a match that's
been
booked
it's
for
still
over
long.
a fucking month.
No, his actually was just 3 weeks ago. Was Elimination Chamber.
It got booked at Chamber. They booked that match at Chamber. We're at the end of March now.
Yeah, and I said
that was over a month ago.
Elimination Chamber was 3 weeks ago. Cheers,
bro. It was February 21st. February 20th. That's a month.
Okay. Whatever you want to say. But Edge has not been the babyface. That's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Exactly. But my problem is with that. I'm not saying, but my problem is with that is the way that I'm fine with this being a triple threat. I would love to see this match. The problem I'm having is that I feel like it's too late. I feel like they're doing this too late. It's only 3 weeks leading into Mania. If I was going to always ploy and make this the plan, they should have done it later.
Save your tears for another.
Honestly,
tears for another day.
Thank you, Romeo. This sounds like whining because they've been telling this story since Elimination Chamber, since Edge got his match at Elimination Chamber.
Honestly, I did not expect this to happen. I thought Edge was going to be the enforcer.
You have not been.
Bryan the fuck out of here. And that's
I hate to tell you this, but you have not been watching SmackDown because this is the story they've been telling for over a month now that Daniel Bryan is going to be in this triple threat. It's not just
and
this.
And only to not win. So what's the point of it? He's not winning.
Because
people have been talking about that since like the Royal Rumble, honestly, like amongst themselves, saying they want Daniel Bryan to win the Royal Rumble.
Exactly. This is the story, and this is the story WWE's been telling.
They pretty much do that shit like every year, honestly.
Yo, it's one thing to be right. It's one thing to be right about it, but that execution was fucking horrible.
Hey,
it's fine.
Whatever
it's fine
you,
to be
whatever
right.
you,
Edge could have at least
think,
stayed in the ring and at least counted Bryan's shoulders. Now finish your fucking job. Finish your job. And you just gonna walk away like a little bitch. After you fought your way to be the enforcer. You fought your way to be the enforcer of the match. You attack both guys after you get hit by accident one time, and then you leave. But that's okay. But that's okay.
This is my moment.
He hit both guys. Can I talk? Like literally, this is
y'all just had like a 20-minute argument.
Giving my thoughts on the matchup, and literally both of y'all, both JJs, have been interrupting me.
No, whoa. I done took shots. I did my yes movement.
Can I talk? Okay. So Edge and this was a great match. This was a great main event. I gave it 4.5 stars. Now we can talk about the comments in the comments section. Thank you everyone for dealing with that moment.
Sid, can I add one last point?
That was petty as fuck. Like y'all went back and forth for like.
Go ahead, Romeo.
Edge and Daniel Bryan, they're on the creative team, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking weird.
Yeah. Kind of funny how they're in the main event.
They're legit having a tug of war. Who's going to face Roman at Mania? No, I want to be champion. No, I want to be champion. No, I want to be champion. I want to be the main event.
That's what's happening in the creative room. We got in the comments section 5th generation Carney saying just vibing in a wrestling match. We got 5th generation saying watching this match made me want to see Daniel Bryan versus Zack Sabre Jr. in a submission match. We also got We got Wendy in the comments. I like the back and forth between Bryan and Reigns. If they add Bryan in WrestleMania, do you guys feel that it would be a right move, or would you rather have Edge versus Reigns? So, what is your guys' thoughts? Are you guys more into the triple threat, or do you prefer Reigns versus Edge? We'll start with you, top guy.
I think Daniel Bryan earned his way into this main event spot with this performance. This performance was top notch. Like, it was a good build into this match with these guys cutting some solid promos, but this match and the finish, having Roman tap out, he tapped. Daniel has to get added into this match. He has to. Like, it would only make sense. Fuck, do not do a blow off on SmackDown, please.
Yeah, they usually like to do stuff like that, so that would make sense. 5th generation agreeing with you guys in the comments, saying that the ending of this match was pure lazy booking, and Ola TV saying Daniel Bryan loss was terrible. We also got Nick Jackson's didn't like the finish, but the triple threat should be a good match. And we also got PS4 Gamer, awesome gameplay, saying triple threat at Mania is a good idea. So it seems like most people are into the idea of the triple threat, and it seems like that's the road that we're going down for WrestleMania. So I'm all for it. It seems like most of you guys are all for it. So let's move on. Romeo, since you're good on Wi-Fi, you seem to be good with the stream. Do you want to take the reins for the rest of the card? Start from the top.
Good? Oh man, I love it. You love to see it. Yeah, sure. You want me to start from the beginning, huh?
Start from the top, sir.
How far back? You want me to start with the pre-show?
Yeah, start with the pre-show.
We can start with the pre-show.
SP is over both of us. He's like, fuck this shit. I ain't doing this no more.
Pre-show, we had Ali versus Riddle for the U.S. title. Now Riddle wins with his finisher off the middle rope, and then Ali afterwards blames the entire Retribution. Specifically, calls out First Reckoning for never doing anything. He walks off Then another one of these jabronis walks off.
Another useless female. Continue.
Then Ali gets double chokeslammed by T-Bar and Predator.
No, but I get booted off the stream, but this. What the fuck? What is going on here?
It looks like I don't know what's going on here. Let's just pretend Retribution never happened. Let's move on. Let's bring them back to NXT.
Yeah, take them back to NXT so you can review.
All right.
What were you saying, Romeo?
Oh shit!
I thought the match was pretty good for what it was, for as much time as they gave him. I gave it 3 stars, and 85% of you picked Matthew Riddle to win.
Drunk Guy JJ, what was your thoughts on Riddle versus Ali on the pre-show?
Cool. I enjoyed the match. The match was cool. The finish that broke Derek off the top rope was dope. Thank God. I would give this match 5 stars just for the fact that they finally get rid of fucking Retribution. Thank God. Send their asses back to NXT so you guys on Wednesday Night Warriors can review for the time you guys have. Get them out of there. Cool match. I'm happy for Riddle. He's about to hopefully he gets a match at Mania since he's still champ. So yeah, I give it 3 1/4. Fuck it. 3 1/4.
Top Guy?
I'll get it. I'm gonna be mad biased right now. I'm giving this match 4 stars because it is the end of Retribution. I'm giving it solely on the end result. We have been in dire straits on Monday Night Raw, and to lose that 10 minutes of garbage every single week, blessing in disguise. The match overall was probably a solid. Solid 2.5, but I gave Attribution. It's fucking done.
He gave the extra stars for the end of Retribution. Well
Absolutely.
done. Ness, what was your thoughts on Ali versus Riddle?
Yeah, the match was decent for what it was. I give it like 3.5. But who gives a fuck? No more Retribution. Like, we didn't want the shit to begin with, and now we got it. So everybody's happy.
Happiness for everyone. Chris G?
I gave this match 3 stars. I like this match. But you wasted my fucking months of my life, WWE Raw and Retribution. Months of every time I watched you. It accumulates in months, and I'm not even happy. I just feel an emptiness in me. Like I'll never get that back. Thank you, Retribution.
Spirit Squad Dark.
Oof.
You're not gonna miss the days when they were throwing Roman cocktails at the generator for no reason. That was the first sighting of Retribution. I gave this match 3 1/4. I thought it was good. Riddle and Ali have good chemistry together. The Bro Derek off the second rope was a memorable finish, and of course the post match definitely was the cherry on top. And a nice way to end things for Retribution. The only thing missing was them taking off those ridiculous fucking masses. I would have been.
Dijak blowing his hair back.
I thought they was going to take. I thought they was going to take the mask off.
I thought Reckoning was going to do him. I thought Mia Yim was going to unveil her.
Yeah. I thought she was going to do that and then slap Ali, but none of that happened. So. That's unfortunate, but the match was good, so I gave it 3 1/4 stars. We got in the comments over here, John Elite agreeing with JJ. He says 4 3/4 stars just because the end of Retribution.
Hallelujah.
Fifth generation says you got to hope this is the end of Retribution. Ole says, can somebody get that bro guy some shoes barefooted during a match? So disgusting. And PS4 Gamer says Retribution splitting up was good because Retribution was garbage. And Olay TV says 3 3/4. Excuse me. It was cool. Romeo, take it away to the main show.
By the way, I think you could have put that on the main show, and I have a suggestion for something that was on the main show that you could have put on the pre-show.
You'll get to it.
Yeah.
You'll definitely get to it. Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Tag team titles: Sasha Banks, Bianca Bel-Air versus Nia Jax and Shayna Basler with Reginald. By the way, Reginald, might I say, looking very drippy. Did you see those shoes? Wow. Sasha gets rolled up by Shayna after arguing with Bianca. Sasha slaps the shit out of Bianca, knocking her eyelash off. Calls her a rookie. Bianca looks at the Mania sign and talks to herself. I gave this 1 fucking star. I thought the end was way too catty, way too diva-like. Sasha looked dumb. This story sucks. Both Sasha and Bianca have been pinned on their road to WrestleMania against each other. And 63% of you picked Shayna and Nia to win.
WWE had a fucking layup. They had a fucking slam dunk. Another women's main event at WrestleMania. Not only that, women of color. 2 women of color in the main event of WrestleMania. Guess what, guys? This would have been the first people of fucking color against each other in the main event of WrestleMania. And you know what they have done? They have made this feud about Reginald. They've made this feud about the women's tag team titles. They've made this feud about Bianca Belair being a fucking rookie, even though that fucking rookie just won the fucking Royal Rumble. What the fuck is going on, WWE? I can't believe this shit. Like, I know WWE lets us down sometimes, but this may be one of the biggest letdowns of a WrestleMania feud that I've seen in quite some time. And yes, I still remember Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair build up. I remember that shit. But at least we got to see them in handcuffs and shit. At the end of that, we ain't make the feud about a guy buying suits at a fucking retail store. Oh my God. This is the match. I gave 2 stars. The ladies worked hard. The ladies worked well. It was decent. It was, yeah. But I'm just so disappointed by this whole build-up. And I hope that now with that post-match that we're on the right path. Sasha is a heel or heel-ish against Bianca because that's the only way we can make this at least salvageable. Ness, take it away.
Yeah, I get this shit 2.25. The match was decent, but it's just like I don't watch SmackDown, so like I really haven't been like obviously following the story. But from the gist of it, they're just forcing a bunch of shit to keep happening. They already had the tag team title shot at Elimination Chamber. They lost. They give them another title shot for what reason? They have their own story to build. They're using Nia and Shayna, like making them a tag team for what reason? Like that's stupid. They're going to face each other at Mania regardless. Like. And then now they're making it over a guy, apparently. Both of these women are married. So, like, the story is getting stupid. Like, the match is decent, but it's just the execution of this story is just dumb as hell.
What was your thoughts, Chris?
That's my rating. Fucking shrug.
Emoji.
I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm over WWE. How do you fuck up something like this? Like honestly, you put a fucking WWE. You let this guy simp out in the middle and let him be the main focal point of a woman's storyline, a historic woman's storyline. At that, it's like it's not worth it, man. I can't even rate this shit because the match was just it was what it was. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like spectacular. Whoa, so fuck this.
Top guy JJ, what was your thoughts?
I should go to Chris G right here and just literally just say disappointing. Just overall disappointing. Like I don't even want to rate this because the women in this match are too good to be rated so poorly. Like because this is not their fault. This is literally you can tell this is 100% booked. Like this doesn't have anything to do with them in the ring. Like all of the execution was straight booked like shit. And literally to have the chance to have these 2 women main event potentially night 1 of WrestleMania in front of a live crowd for once, this is never going to happen again. We're never going to get 2 black women that is at the peaks of their careers, one winning the Royal Rumble and one actually having a solid reign as champion, meet with a meaningful rivalry. They made it literally. SP nailed it in the beginning with his soliloquy, like perfect. Like, it's not much to add to that, but just overall, just complete disappointment, man, because this is something that we all cared about. When Bianca won that Royal Rumble, we was all hyped. Like, even though we knew it was predictable, we knew that was coming, and it was like, oh, this is about to be awesome. Add the cherry on top with Bobby Lashley potentially being in one of the main event spots. It's just, this is disappointing. They just dropped the ball to an extent where they can't even recover from this. They have 2 episodes to go. They're not going to be able to recover from this.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And of course, we have to end our thoughts on this matchup with our number 1 Sasha Banks fan and the man who will be present at WrestleMania and wanted this to be his main event. Of course, I'm talking about Drunk Guy JJ. What was your thoughts on the opener, Sasha and Bianca versus Shayna?
You know, yeah, oh no, I go to bat for Sasha literally for everything. I'm happy about her reign. I'm happy that she's had a reign. It's so crazy to me when you think about how bad WWE can make things. Like I've lost complete interest in this match. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Like, I've lost interest in Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. The fact that she wins the Rumble, Bianca, I love Bianca. She's not over Sasha, but I love her. You give her this moment, they make it seem so real, so genuine that she wants to get this moment. They're making history. She chooses Sasha, and then they just turn into a fucking joke. Why is it every week Bianca and Sasha arguing about fucking Reginald not being next to Sasha? How's that a vocal point in a history making match at WrestleMania? You have them fight for the titles twice, and the match ends the same way twice. The tag team title shouldn't even matter heading into this match. That title has been a fucking joke since the fucking first 2 months they made the belt. What does that matter? I don't know. I don't know how they recover from this. I mean, they showed a little fire after the post-match segment when, like you said, Sasha slapped the shit out of Bianca. Actually, Bianca looked like a fool because she didn't do anything. She shook her shit. All right, WrestleMania. Like, what the fuck is going on?
It was poor.
What is really going on? Like, what is really going? Like, we don't have a definitive. Like, this is crazy to say. There's not even a definitive rivalry between these two. It's really not. It's not.
Yeah.
They've been going at the tag team titles for like 2 months now. Ever since she's won the fucking Royal Rumble. How's that a rivalry? And y'all lost twice. You guys are headlining WrestleMania, and y'all lost the tag team title match twice. 2 times in a row.
Both getting pinned.
Y'all in the match. Sasha has had 1 victory since this feud has started. Bianca Belair has had 1 victory since this feud had started. You guys are headlining WrestleMania. How this bitch lost to fucking Tamina? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, that really happened.
I don't know how I get hyped for this match in the next 2 weeks. I don't know, but something's got to be done because this is crazy.
I think Romeo hit it right on the head. I believe it was Romeo. This felt very diva-like. Like, very
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Like, that was
WWE.
Like that was
like
so bad.
Oh,
it's
Sasha
bad that
Bianca.
you can't even get angry. Like, SP he was the angry one out of it, but it's just like it's so deflating.
It is.
It's so deflating. Like, damn, they fucked that up. Yo.
Yo, it was literally like as SP3 said it best. It was all right there. The history, the moment. The mania, everything. Honestly, I don't even think they know what the fuck they're doing for WrestleMania, and we're 20 days away. Let's just keep it real. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing for WrestleMania. They know. They're just happy. They just think, oh, wait, the fans are excited. They can finally come back. Let's just give them whatever the fuck we're thinking off the top of our heads.
They do that shit all the time.
Exactly. Like I don't know.
Can I ask you a quick yes or no question to everyone that's watching as well? Do you think because the storyline's been so bad, that may be a little indicative of how much time they give them at Mania, how good the match is going to be? Or can they still deliver despite the shitty storyline?
Exactly. Their saving grace is the fact they come out at Mania and deliver. If they fuck this up any other way possible, I'm fucking done. They might as well just have Sasha lose the belt.
The only way they can salvage this is by having them open the show. Like, that's the only way they're going to have enough time. They could stand out in a way that people are going to remember this matchup. But this match after Royal Rumble, like, we did a live stream, guys, a live stream roundtable after the Royal Rumble. All of us were glowing. All of us were so happy. All of us were talking about Sasha and Bianca.
Look what they did in 2 months
of WrestleMania. And here we are, 2 pay-per-views later, and we are so depressed about this storyline. Please
let us watch this shit. This is why I don't watch this. I don't know how y'all watch this week to week.
Like, my girl is a casual fan, and she was so excited to see this match. She almost forgot about the match. And I don't blame her.
Please keep letting us know in the comments what you guys think. We got 5th Generation Carney saying all they have done with Bianca and Sasha is made them less and less valuable over the last month and a half. He says, I agree with every single word of that SP3. Ola TV says WWE creative team died after 2003. 5th Generation Carney says, if you all can agree about something, this should definitely be, it's such a letdown. More lazy. He also says more lazy booking, and we got Ola TV saying, I appreciate Drunk JJ's passionate response as always. Romeo, take it away to the next one. Hopefully it brings our spirits up a little bit.
I need another drink. Give me a second.
For fuck's sakes. I'm gonna take a shot with you on that, because that, what the fuck?
Sid knew what he was doing when he said that. He knew what he was doing. He was setting you all up for more disappointment, because we see highlights from earlier in the day.
If it wasn't him, it would have been one of us.
But technically, in hindsight, if this is Vince playing, he's kind of smart off the fact that, shit, we're not letting these bitches main event. Let's make this feud trash so we do not have to deal with the backlash for them not main eventing.
I hate the fact that you might be right.
That's crazy. It probably is.
Now you're thinking with your Vince hat. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Please continue.
That sounds like a Romeo report, but needs that deep dive investigation. We see earlier on in the day, Shane McMahon training like the mixed martial arts star that he is. He injured his leg on some high knee that looked fucking awful, terrible.
It's like his punches.
Nigga.
He comes out of his locker room on a crutch, wearing a stupid Express shirt, mocking Braun Strowman. I noticed there were piped in boos, so I clearly know who is the heel in this feud. Shane is with Elias, starts pitching about some Mania thing, trying to grandstand the legendary Bad Bunny. Yeah. That was that. Next. IC title. Apollo. Big E. Big E wins in a very confusing sequence. The ref looked confused. Apollo did a small package that Big E reverses, but to me, it looked like Big E's shoulders are the ones that were down. And Apollo attacks afterwards, hits him with what I like to call the Nigerian slam, not the Olympic slam. And he stands tall.
Really?
The Nigerian slam, yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
What?
I mean, I don't see the problem, honestly.
Seems legit.
You don't like Nigerians? Disrespect. They never saw a replay of the small package, probably because Big E's shoulders were down.
Hell no, they wasn't replaying that shit.
I'll say about this match, it started violent, which I liked. Not with a lockup, because that was not the way to do it with this feud. Big E was talking that shit. Serious Big E is awesome.
Oh my god.
And good action, but they kept it short to, I got to save some more for Mania. I gave it 2 3/4, just because it was short. And 78% of you correctly picked Big E to win.
Tap guy JJ, what was your thoughts?
Yeah. I honestly, if they were gonna have, I mean, besides that that's stupid. I can't even call it a stupid finish because I don't even know what the fuck that was. A 3 count happened, but we don't know how that 3 count happened. But beautiful build for these two. Like I love where this is going. Clearly, there's a rematch coming for WrestleMania as we all predicted. But this is showing a lot of signs that Apollo is doing his thing with this character change. Like he's definitely doing he is very prominent. Like he's actually looks like he belongs in the show in a prominent role there. So I love what Apollo is doing, and that shit talking that Big E was doing was fucking magical. Like I would have given this match if it was on its way to like a 3.5 star match for me, but I gotta knock it down a star because of that whatever the fuck that was. I'll go 2 3/4, but that whatever the fuck that was at the end, that just match purpose. Ugh.
Drunk guy JJ, what was your thoughts?
Honestly, I've been enjoying this feud. This has been a really dope feud. Something for Big E to really sink his teeth in as IC champ. Apollo Crews, man, I thought he was gonna be a corny ass heel. I'm not gonna even lie, but he has been killing his role. I knew at my mind, the only 2 things I thought could happen from this match is either a stupid finish, a build to Mania, or Apollo wins and Big E tries to get the belt back at Mania. And then they did the stupid finish. So I figured that was going to happen. But this is good. Because honestly, I feel like Apollo gets his moment at Mania. Big E can get the belt back. We all know Big E can get the belt back. But I feel like since he's the heel, I feel like Apollo probably gets that moment. This match, they already showed they had good chemistry. So they know when it's time to get to Mania, they can go all out, have that match that they tease basically for Fastlane. So I give it a 2 3/4. I'm not upset with how it ended because I know they wasn't gonna go all out because it's again like we know it's 20 days to Mania. That's a match that's definitely gonna happen at Mania, and I feel like Apollo probably wins the belt there. So the finish was terrible though. Definitely wasn't that good.
I thought this was a solid match. I gave it 2 3/4 as well. Both guys have been working well with each other. And like Romeo said, it had a certain physical intensity to it that definitely matched the theme and the vibe of the feud so far. So I just was disappointed by the finish. The finish really let it down. It was just very convoluted, did not look natural, and it hurt the ending and hurt the match overall. But other than that, I think these guys are well on their way to WrestleMania. But I just felt like Apollo Crews needed to win here. He's got the heel turn, but WWE, as we all know, heel turns are one thing. It's always the follow-up that really matters. And the longer they wait to put the Intercontinental title on him, the harder it's going to be for him to actually get over. So I just wish he would have won it here to set up a stronger matchup for WrestleMania. But if it happens at WrestleMania, that's also good. Chris G.
I gave this match 3 stars because ultimately at the end of it, I wanted more, which we'll see at WrestleMania, right? That's the ultimate goal. True. They accomplished it. Aside from this finish, because it was what it was. It was a sloppy finish. But, I understand it because I want to see the match at WrestleMania. So, and this was the first time I really appreciated like the character change for both guys, but especially Apollo. Like with the whole accent and shit and just the way like his whole swagger and demeanor's changed in the ring. Like, it's like, finally, man, you put this shit together. So I hope, he keeps doing what he's doing. And then, of course, Big E being serious, talking shit. We kind of knew that he had that in him, but it's just nice to see it now. Mm-hmm. So I'm all for a Intercontinental Classic to go down at WrestleMania.
Yes, we got in the comments on YouTube, Frisk Focus saying, "What's up, fellas?" We also got Ola TV saying, "Mr. Nigeria had the small package at first, but Big E did get his shoulders off for a 2 count, and on 3 count, it turned into a bridge perfect plus. Big E got it, just wasn't clean." So yeah, that's what's
explanation there.
That was what they were going for. Yeah, it was just very confusing. We also got 5th generation Carney kind of saying the same thing. That finish was confusing. I totally thought Apollo won until you all just said right now he didn't. Just had to change the numbers on my wrestling pool. Well, we're happy we can help, 5th generation. Ness, what was your thoughts on Apollo versus Big E?
I honestly can't rate it because I didn't see the end of the match. From what I seen when it started, it was I appreciated the physicality. Big E was talking that shit to Apollo. Like, I don't watch week to week.
They just released Andrade. Sorry.
Did they? Hallelujah.
Oh,
breaking news on the Roundtable.
Oh my God. Let me talk first about my Mexican.
Yeah.
He got released while you were talking. There we go.
While you were talking.
My prayers have been answered. Yes, that's beautiful. I don't even care about this Big E and fucking Apollo shit now.
Bro, how rare is that they actually grant someone their... Yeah, you could go. Yeah, sure.
I mean, he made it known and he posted all over his social media.
I think Charlotte Flair made a phone call.
Wow. So we got breaking news on our live stream here. Andrade has been released by WWE.
Where's my phone? I'll be right back now. Wait.
Can I just say that Andrade? I think Andrade is an absolutely elite.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fucking right.
Wow, I'm like kind of shocked by this right now. Like,
it's late as hell too. They were late as hell. He probably asleep right now.
He's
so happy.
He probably out partying
so
right
happy.
now. He probably partying right now. Fuck sleep. He throwing some tequilas back right now.
He's probably very excited. Yes, it is. The tweet just went out a minute ago. WWE has come to terms on the release of Andrade. We wish him all the best in all of his future endeavors. So,
what a fail. What a fail. How do you screw up Andrade? Jeez.
I can't wait till they let fucking Tommy End out.
He was this is one of the, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling how they can have something so perfect in their hands. Something so perfect, and they don't know what to do with it. First, Zelina Vega, and then they get rid of this guy. It's mind-boggling, yo.
One of the greatest live matches I've ever seen. Him and Gargano.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Take over Philadelphia, my God.
Amazing.
That's probably in the top 5, top 10 greatest WWE matches of all time. Andrade and Johnny Gargano, and the fact that they couldn't come up with something for Andrade, it says it's an indictment on the entire WWE creative system. So please, guys, let us know in the live chat on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on this breaking news. Andrade has been released from WWE. We're going to keep it up on the screen as our breaking news that just went out.
So good. He's so good.
Romeo, please continue with Fastlane, though. We got to still talk about this show.
Oh my God.
Fastlane /
This is bigger than the show, honestly.
Sid, how can I continue? I'm a little nervous about Charlotte Flair's future now.
Oh my God.
Goddamn boot.
Romeo over there sweating. Oh, you got a Charlotte shirt on too. You better keep it fresh. It might be worth something in a couple weeks.
This is how we treat the fiancés of our star talent, huh? This is how we treat them.
Apparently,
thanks.
Do I have to say this part? Shane McMahon introduces Elias. Says Elias is replacing him versus Braun Strowman tonight. Great. Braun wins with a power slam. Waste of fucking time. I give this a big steaming pile of poop dud. 0 stars. Look at that turd right there. Look at that turd.
That's all you got.
Dud. It should be a dud across the board.
So we're all agreeing. This was a dud.
Nobody wants to talk about this.
No one wants to talk about this. Take it away, Romeo.
I don't mean to cut you guys off, but yo, it kind of makes sense now. You know how I've been.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
I remember last time I talked about this. Why are they still booing Braun Strowman? Maybe the whole time they got the piped in boos was him being trolled by Shane McMahon.
Why are we still talking about this?
Okay, continue.
Why are we still talking about this?
How is this even a conspiracy, bro? I literally had to take a shit during this match because I knew it was gonna be shit.
Wait. When you took a shit, did it look like this?
Oh,
I had a lot less hair on it, but it's very similar.
Yo, did your left nostril turn that big too?
Braun
Not my nostril.
Oh my god! All right, take it away, Romeo.
God.
More interesting than that was Matt Riddle on the scooter riding around backstage, suggesting business ideas to Shinsuke Nakamura. Adorable.
Awful comedy segment. Yes.
And then it was time for Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Embrace the Vision. I must mention the Sid, do you have the pre-show pick? Let's take a look at Seth Rollins. The drip. Look at this drip.
Seth dripping Rollins. Let's get that
Seth wins with the stomp that was preceded by a new move of his. Very creative, very nice. It's like he stopped a penalty kick and then kicked back. I thought this was enjoyable. I thought Rollins was very entertaining, complaining about the 22 swings from Cesaro. I gave this 3.5 stars. I know these two are much more capable of better. They just don't want to let Nakamura reach that next level at this point. I think we'll get what we want with Cesaro and Rollins at Mania. 53% of you picked Seth Rollins to win, but which is interesting. A lot of you picked Nakamura winning.
That's crazy,
Including me.
So, Top Guy JJ, you chose Nakamura to win, but what was your thoughts on the match?
Solid, but I think as we all said, like I had fun watching it, but it's literally one of those things that you don't want this to outshine the rest of the card because clearly this could have been the best match of the entire show, but they had other plans. You know, they slowed the match down. It was still enjoyable. I'll give it solid 3 and 3.25. I give it 3.25 because kind of piggyback. We know they got so much more to offer, but at the pace too, like they delivered, but it was okay. It was enjoyable.
I liked the match. I thought this was one of the better matches of the night. I gave it 3.5 stars. Nakamura felt rejuvenated. Like the kip up late in the match. I was like, oh, I didn't know you had that in you anymore, Nakamura. I thought you were too busy saving that for your surfing adventures on out there in Cali and stuff. I didn't know you did that. Okay. And then Seth pulling out the innovative offense at the end. That was very cool as well. Drunk Guy JJ, what was your thoughts on Seth versus Nakamura?
I ain't gonna lie, this match put me to sleep. I was knocked out the whole match. I woke up, the match was over. Like literally, the match ended. I can't even. I mean, I saw the beginning; it was cool, but other than that, I was asleep.
Probably one of them fucking drinks put you to sleep more than that match.
I wasn't even drinking. I was tired. I just laid on the
You woke up early to watch Randy Orton on the Skull Broken Skull session. That's
very true. I was up at 9:30 counting down to 10 o'clock. That is
priorities.
True.
This man has his priorities right. Chris G, what was your thoughts on Seth versus Nakamura?
I gave this match 3.25 stars as well because it was good, but I wanted more. We all know they're capable of doing more, so it's like
the way you guys are rating it sounds like their Survivor Series match.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
but I like babyface Nakamura and heel Seth Rollins because it was reversed. Yeah, were they both heels?
No. Seth was
Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So face. I like this dynamic way better. It felt more natural. I liked it way more.
True.
Seth is killing it as a heel. I love this heel Seth Rollins. I just wish he had the CrossFit Jesus theme. That's all.
Yeah. I don't like this Seth with this music. It kind of is jarring. He should have stuck with the CrossFit Jesus theme. Ness.
They should have kept the intro. My bad. Yeah. They should have kept the intro and then into the burn it down, but into the theme.
You know they wanted to see this interest in the Thunderdome. They were seething at having the fire and shit burn it down all over the screen going off in the Thunderdome.
Nah, they doing that shit for Raymond James. Once they done with WrestleMania, he probably go back to that shit.
Nah, probably not. Ness, what was your thoughts on Nakamura versus Rollins?
I'll give this match a solid 3 stars. It was decent. Again, I didn't even know this match was happening tonight because, again, I don't watch week to week. But seeing the talent in this match it had potential to be match of the night, and it was like it never hit that second gear for me. So I know these guys can do much better. And everybody's like, "Oh, you want to save it?" No, I don't want to save shit. I want to see them go all out every time they're on the card because that's how great they fucking are. So I didn't get that out of this match, and it's 3 stars.
Understandable. We got in the comments Andre Corbell straight to Impact Wrestling for Andrade.
I can't wait for you to read all these
Hold
comments.
on here. As a blunt Impact representative, I wouldn't say that shit, but
New Japan or
I wouldn't mind
AEW.
it. I would not fucking mind it.
New Japan or AEW.
We also got 5th Generation Carney saying, I would like to see him go to ROH with the rest.
I'm over there too.
Oh God, no.
5th Generation Carney, come over to Review of Honor.
Maybe for like a month. Maybe for like a month.
We got John Elite.
We talk about
John
that over
Elite.
there too.
We got John Elite saying hashtag Andrade is all elite. We got Andre Corbell saying Selena Vega unfortunately isn't big enough. She just breaks the 5 foot mark.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
We got 5th Generation saying that Andrade could definitely be the top guy in Ring of Honor. That's no question at all.
It's Ring of Honor.
D Naz says Latino Heat. I guess in R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero. We got Ola TV talking about Braun versus Elias. 0 stars. I gave that at least 3/4 of a star. And
too many stars.
Andre Corbell says, "Here we go with the AEW as soon as a talent gets released."
I mean, you said Impact, so I don't know what the fuck you were thinking either. So
we got Royce Evans saying, "How's it going, guys? How's it going, Royce? Let us know what you thought about Fastlane, Andrade being released from WWE. We're talking about it all here." D Naz says, "AEW sucks. The 90s are over. They missed the memo."
Keep going.
I think it's
JTP burner.
That's me playing my little tiny violin for you guys. AEW is just right there. They're just with the sweet symphony on the world's tiniest violin.
We got Royce Evans saying, "Hell, when you take a shit, you go Braun." And then 5th Generation Carney saying, "This was the match I was most excited about going into this pay-per-view. I thought it was better than all of the AJ Styles Nakamura matches in WWE." Wow, I didn't think that highly of Nakamura and Rollins.
Damn, no. I mean, they're blow-off matches. I think they're blow-off
SmackDown match and their last man standing matches.
Yeah, that blow-off match, that last man standing. Hell yeah.
Ola TV says 3.5 stars for Rollins and Nakamura, but I think I enjoyed this match most out of the entire pay-per-view. And then we got 5th Generation saying, "That is why I thought the match is better than the AJ stuff, is because their character work is far better." All right, Romeo, take it away to the next match.
It was no holds barred. Sheamus versus Mel Gibson. Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre in Scottish face war paint.
Braveheart.
And Sheamus just as his regular old self. Come on, you could have did some Irish face paint. Come on, Sheamus. Jeez.
You just want to see Gang Wars.
I did. What can I say about this match? Kendo sticks. Overhead suplexes on the outside. These guys were very quickly bruised and scarred just from their Monday Night Wars alone. They fight in the Thunderdome set. Drew throws Sheamus into some screens and they blow up. Sheamus with a Irish curse through a table. Drew McIntyre then takes a piece of the announce table and delivers a future shock to Sheamus on that piece. Then a Claymore with a leg slap. The Uso also with the leg slaps. The leg slaps are alive and well, I assure you. They don't give a fuck. They will leg slap when they want. And Drew wins. Drew looks a little emotional afterwards, looking down on his enemy, Sheamus. These guys have been at war the past couple of months. I gave this match 4.5 stars. 72% of you picked Drew McIntyre to win. Some other notes I had about this match. I love Sheamus asking, "What about me? What about Sheamus?" I got some Raven flashbacks with that. They had some banger matches on Raw, like I mentioned, so a lot to live up to. I almost wish they didn't have those matches on Raw, just so this would have meant much more. And I thought Drew had to kill this guy. He had to kill Sheamus. Sheamus has been such a thorn in his side. It couldn't end regularly. It had to end spectacularly. And that spot with the exploding screens, I think I would have ended the match with that, something like a Claymore into that explosion. But for some reason, the fall had to be counted in the ring. So, still an amazing physical match. And I thought the whole feud, like everything they've been doing on Raw, has been awesome.
Ness, what was your thoughts on Drew versus Sheamus, no holds barred?
Yeah, I gave it 4.5 stars. It was a great match. These guys beat the hell out of each other. The explosion spot, I had Revolution flashbacks. Fucking.
Did you really?
Nah, not really. It wasn't
I did.
That's kind of what I got out of that. And then they said, "Oh, the sparks
they
fly."
got it on time. Nice.
Let's say, yeah. And they said the sparks fly. Like, yeah, we're not. Oh, yeah, we're gonna make note of that. But it was just a lot of physicality, a lot of brutality in this match, and they got to make Drew look good going into Mania. Like, I mean, this was a great way to do it. From what I've seen, the storyline, Sheamus is mad because what about Sheamus? Fuck you, Sheamus. I'm trying to be champion. So. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Makes sense. Drunk guy JJ, what was your thoughts on Sheamus versus
Thank
Drew?
God, because I'm going to piggyback off of Ness. Exactly what he said about what about Sheamus. I felt like this whole feud, the dope match they had on Raw, this pay-per-view, could have meant so much more if this happened after Mania. Like since Drew has lost the belt, we knew his path. He knew he was going to get the belt, trying to get the belt back going on to Mania. So I feel like them doing this right now kind of takes the feeling of the way of us of this feud feeling important, because they've been putting out dope matches, but in the hindsight, this shit means nothing. What happens with what goes on with Sheamus now? Drew, we know Drew's going to Mania. What the fuck happens to Sheamus? If they were going to do this, all they had to do was wait a couple more weeks. Drew gets the belt back at Mania, and then let them do this. Sheamus, why the fuck there's so much they can do. Why the fuck is Drew in the main event again? Why are they getting the belt back? What about me? They could have just waited. The match was dope, though. They had dope matches. The Raw and now this. I give this match a 4.5. It was very enjoyable. You already know they're friends. They're gonna beat the shit out of each other. So I wish I could have been more invested in the feud, because we knew Drew was going to Mania for the last, since he lost the belt, which I don't like that they did this feud now. But it was a good match.
Chris G.
Yeah.
Chris G, what was your thoughts on Sheamus versus Drew?
I gave this match 4.5 stars too. I love the destruction, the brutality, physicality, hard hitting, everything that I love. Of course, there's history there, so good storytelling. Some shit talking there too. That's the good thing about this whole pandemic era, right? You can hear them like shit talk to each other, and it's been really good lately. So that's a plus. They had a lot to live up to because their Raw match was cool, but this shit delivered, man. This could have been a WrestleMania main event, in my opinion, for the title. Even though I ain't mad at Bobby Lashley, I like Bobby Lashley as champ, and him versus Drew is a good main event as well. But yeah, man, I liked it. I can't say nothing bad about it.
Top guy JJ.
I'll say major props to Sheamus over this past couple months, man. Like, Sheamus has really stepped all the way up to really make Drew McIntyre look as strong as possible going into WrestleMania. But I think, as Drunk Guy said, like, what about Sheamus? Like, what happens to Sheamus after this? Like, reason number 712 as to why I can't stand Fastlane. Because this is a great match. You got a 4.25 star match that is gonna do nothing for Sheamus in the future, because the WrestleMania road is already set, and then what happens after that? They're not gonna rehash this shit all over. where Sheamus go from here? Where does Sheamus, after all of this hard work and doing so much to really help Drew McIntyre look as good as he has looked, what happens to Sheamus? We all know McIntyre's role. I love seeing this side of Sheamus, yo. Sheamus hasn't been this good in probably like damn near almost a decade for me. Like obviously his time with the Bar was awesome, but as a singles competitor, this is one of my favorite times of watching Sheamus right now. He has been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal, and I just hope that he just doesn't fade into obscurity. That's all I'm hoping for this. I'm gonna give this match. I'm gonna piggyback with you guys with the 4.5 because, damn, I enjoyed the shit out of this match. I definitely did. This match was fucking fun, and it was dope.
Can I piggyback on what Top Guy said? Yes or no for you guys and for everyone watching? Do you think, in at least Vince McMahon's eyes, that Sheamus's performance in the past couple of months or whatever has deserved maybe a title win in the months after WrestleMania?
I could see that because, Miz got a title run for his hard work from
I'm going to say yes.
From 4 or 5
yes.
years ago.
Right,
From 4 or
right.
5 years ago. So Sheamus should get something after WrestleMania at the very least. But this match was tremendous. Like, if it wasn't for Bryan and Roman, this would be the obvious match of the night, in my opinion. These guys went out there and worked hard. They had a very, never open weight type of matchup, and it seems like all their matchups is that hard hitting, physically intense type of match. But you see the scars, you see the bruising on them as the match is going on, and that gets you more into the match. It makes the match that much more compelling. But the spots were huge, like the big explosion in the Thunderdome, them brawling all over the Thunderdome, the white noise from the stands to the announce table was amazing. But I agree with Romeo. The ending was a little bit, I was expecting a little bit more. I expected it more after all of that for the ending to be more than him just getting the future shock on a piece of a table and then the Claymore, and that was it. I think that Sheamus kind of deserved a little bit more protection than that. But that's why I gave the match 4.25. I thought it was well on its way to being like 4.5, 4 3/4. But the ending left a little bit to be desired. But definitely a great match and something for both Sheamus and Drew to be proud of. And like everybody else has been saying about Sheamus, he's been on a roll. He's been the best TV worker for WWE over the past 9 months. He's had bangers on TV against Riddle, AJ Styles, Drew. The list goes on and on. This guy has been the highlight. He's been the highlight of Monday Night Raw every single week. So he deserves something at least after WrestleMania. And at least, hopefully, he at least has something going on at WrestleMania.
Give that man his flowers, fellas. Give that man his flowers.
I see him in Riddle for the U.S. title. That's why I feel like he'll be his consolation prize. Maybe.
That's not enough to me.
I take it because it would at least keep him enshrined on TV in a prominent role until he gets that opportunity again.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind that at all.
They've had plenty of good matches together. They have really good chemistry. We got in the comments 5th Generation Carney saying if we did not see this match the last two, I got something in the way here. The last 2 weeks on Raw, it would have been a much better watch. I think that's what pretty much everybody's been saying. Like they shouldn't have gave us both of those matches, especially the first match with absolutely no build. Like it was just out of nowhere. They just said, "Oh, this match is gonna happen."
Yeah, out on Raw.
After 6 months of a fucking storyline, they just threw it out on Raw for no reason. Like it's ridiculous. And then we got 5th Generation also saying, here's the big new scoop. It was Vince McMahon's favorite match. Sheamus and Drew. I wouldn't be surprised. McIntyre versus Sheamus, arguably tied for the match of the night alongside the Nakamura versus Drip Rollins, says Ola TV. We got Yari in the comments saying Romeo Anthony Cologne's voice is awesome.
Wow. Holy shit. Thank you.
Some cheeks tonight. Okay.
Great job, everyone.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Yari. We got 5th Generation also saying we will probably end up seeing it every week up until WrestleMania. I hope they do not give Bobby involved in this ish. And we also got Ola.
He will technically. He's facing Drew, but yeah.
We got Ola TV saying, I wish I could see the reaction of the fans front row when that bro kick sent McIntyre out to those screens. I don't think probably like a lag on their TVs. They probably didn't see it until afterwards. But Romeo, we have one more match to cover, and it was very different from the match we just talked about.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Oh, wait for it. Randy Orton versus Alexa Bliss. Randy Orton, during his entrance, posing, spits out demon blood. Alexa Bliss, during her entrance, giggles. This shit is hilarious to her. Looking very pasty, I might add. Randy Orton yells, "Give me a damn towel!" Randy, you need a doctor, not a towel. The bell rings, and Randy Orton makes his way towards Alexa, and fireballs stop Orton in his tracks. My lovely girlfriend, Yadi, anytime there are fireballs on a show, she will pour me a shot of Fireball. So here's my shot of Fireball. Guys, if you are drinking, cheers. Everyone in the comments, cheers. This is for the fireballs in this match. And there goes drunk guy.
Fuck a fireball, but I got some money.
Fucking liquor everywhere. See, this is how I feel about this match. Fucking mess. Fuck.
Yeah, that shit was good.
Alexa Bliss drops a light structure in front of Randy with just the look of her eyes. It's pretty talented. You trying to kill me, Randy says?
Kill me.
Alexa says, so close. Oh, shit. I accidentally said Alexa. Hold on. Shut the fuck up. All right. The girl whose name starts with an A throws another fireball. And then from under the ring comes the Fried Fiend.
Oh, God,
completely
God.
still burnt to a crisp. He delivers a Sister Abigail.
You look like the Violator from Spawn.
Delivers a Sister Abigail to Randy, and Mrs. Bliss covers for the win. Dirty finish, fiery finish.
Oh, Randy Orton is the winner, bro. You see that? You see that position Randy Orton got, bro?
That's the dirtiest finish in the game.
My man Randy got the cowgirl with the skirt on, yo. My man Randy.
Now I'm rating this match on a cinematic scale.
Hey, fucking cinematic.
It's all taped. This was not live. No.
No, I know that. But
you think.
I know, but they should have did it like cinematic, like regular cinematic shit. Like
Got saved for Mania, Firefly Funhouse.
I gave this match. I was so entertained. My God, 4 stars. 4 stars. And on the True Hill Heat Instagram page, 66% of you. That's a very spooky number, by the way. Correctly picked Alexa Bliss to win. Wow, you guys are good.
Wow,
You fucking idiots.
They picked her to.
Well done.
Shit, I said it again.
Yo, I'm sure they didn't press that button until she won. Get the fuck out of here.
Well
Get the fuck
done.
out of here.
Well
They didn't
done.
vote till she won.
I thought Miss Bliss and Randy were great. I thought the Fried Fiend looked awesome. I like the new look.
Fried
And
Fiend.
Mrs. Bliss was a little bit overpowered, but still not as overpowered as Cody Rhodes. Like it's close, but still not that overpowered.
You're the reaching.
Drunk guy, what was your thoughts on
Man,
Alexa
you shouldn't
Bliss?
even have to. You shouldn't even start me off with this fucking bullshit. Ready going up to a fucking female? Are you kidding me? Is this a fucking joke? Am I in the fucking Twilight Zone right now? Are you serious? It's so many ways to get a win about. I'm so fucking mad. Oh my God. Why am I even talking? How is this even real? Randy fucking Orton lost to Alexa Bliss? What? How is this a real thing? How is that? Get this fucking picture out of here. What are you kidding?
I don't know. He looked like he winning right there.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? There is so many ways And when did this match even become no disqualification rules that the Fiend can just interfere and she wins? It should have been a DQ, or it should be the winner.
Wow, really? Really? Really?
No
Wait, he want Randy Orton to win by disqualification.
What did Alexa do that was illegal?
The Fiend attacked Randy Orton. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, that's true.
The fuck?
Where was the ref? I didn't even notice where the ref.
Get this picture out of here. It's not real. It's all in our heads.
So the ref saw that?
I saw that.
Did you see it?
I thought the ref dipped. The ref dipped when the fire came out of the ring.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, he dipped. He ain't seen that.
Orton's the winner, so
he ain't see it.
He ain't see it.
If the referee ain't see it, it never happened.
Yeah, Randy Orton won. Anyway, well, he won clearly. Alexa Bliss on top of him. So, but anyway, and she had a skirt on. So, Orton likes to fuck a lot of women in WWE, but that's not a story. But anyway, I'm trying to be calm because I'm very drunk right now.
It's like a dry snitching and shit.
Of course, we get to this match.
Let me to your name.
Anyway, oh god, -5 stars. -5 stars.
-5. Come on.
Orton lost her shit. There's no way I'm gonna live this down. There's no way I can't. And the irony, I'm on this show reviewing this and even talking about this is making me sick to my fucking stomach. The Fiend looked like a smoker on 125th. That's what he looked like. He was on crackheads on 125th in Harlem, and he cost Orton the match. So fuck you, Fiend. He'll probably win at Mania, so I'm probably gonna be pissed again. -5 stars. Fuck this match. It's fucking stupid. The bitch dropping fucking light bulbs and lamps on trying to on Orton. It's just stupid. Just fucking, as Orton would say, stupid. -5. Fuck Alexa. Why am I even seeing this?
Top guy JJ.
Alexa Bliss has a fucking pinfall win over Randy Orton. How is this real? Are we in the Firefly Funhouse right now? That's what I feel like. It has to be. How is this real? How is this really real?
Randy will get his revenge at WrestleMania.
Top guy JJ. What was your thought?
Yeah,
Sid, never stop staring at that picture.
Everyone knows how I feel about the Fiend. Well, fuck, I was thoroughly entertained by this match. It was so fun. It was so fun to watch. Like, it was so fun to watch how stupid this match was. Like, it was so dumb. It was fun. Like, yo, where the fuck them lights? Where the fuck them broken lights came from? Like, the fucking fire, the fire from the ring, but the ring didn't burn at all, but the fire just came out of fucking nowhere. Like, it was so bad, it was fun. And then she had more fire under her. She had more fire tricks.
She burning.
And then
Alexa Bliss. Let's give Alexa her flowers.
And then Alexa Bliss has been a fucking joy to watch, yo. She has been a fucking joy. She is so good at her role. She's so good at her role. She's like damn near in consideration for MVP. Like, she's so good. Yo, first of all, she beat a 14-time heavyweight champion.
Exactly. Bunch of bullshit.
By pinfall. In the middle of the ring, and the fact that the Fiend was burning, he came from under the ring with fire, and then the fire just went out. like this was so painfully bad. It was so bad. It was fun. Like, the Fiend looked fucking stupid. He looked fucking stupid. And then, like, I don't know if there needs to be a move change, but that's just the Abigail. Like, I'm not buying it. But it was just so bad. I had fun. I'm gonna give this shit like 3.5 stars just because of how much I was laughing during this match. Because it was so bad. It was so bad. I had fun.
We got in the comments Ola saying took 2 shots back to back, one to toast the True Heel crew and one for Alexa Bliss. I
hope you throw up. I hope you fucking throw up.
Ola TV says, I give the match no rating. I gave Alexa Bliss 5 stars.
I hope you throw up too.
It's the same person.
It's the same person.
Fifth generation Carney says, I'll take a
Words.
double cheeseburger with the side of fried fiend. We also got Ola TV once again saying, I'm not going to lie. I told my cousin Fiend coming back from the ground like Kane and Mankind. Saw this coming a mile away. Match was
Thank you.
Prediction, especially the ending. No surprises here. Ness, what was your thoughts on Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton?
Rated was fucking predictable. Like, I don't understand why drunk guy is so upset at this.
First off, motherfucker.
No,
listen to me.
This is my time to talk.
Wait, let him talk.
About the fucking Fiend coming back. I'm upset that Randy Orton fucking 14 times the fucking Viper God lost to a goddamn female by a pinfall. Okay? This is what I'm upset about. Not about fucking the Fiend coming back. Okay?
That's the problem. You're upset at the wrong thing. You're cool.
All right, go ahead, Ness. Go ahead.
Anywho, the match was what it was. This shit was goofy, but it was entertaining. Yeah, the Fiend comes back, whatever. I don't really care about now. I hope this is the look they keep with him. Don't have him go back to that other the regular Fiend costume. Let him run with this for a little bit. But yeah, overall, I don't really care about the story. But yeah,
makes sense. We got fifth generation Cardi saying, this is the hardest I have laughed in a while. I love your roundtables. And Ola TV says, is Drunk JJ a Randy Orton fan or nah?
Is that a joke?
I think it is.
Damn. Yo, he is heated.
John, we got the birthday boy.
Goddamn right.
Happy birthday to Josh. He says you can see the steam coming out of Drunk Guy's headband. And John Elite says with Bryan possibly being inserted into the Universal title match, could that be how they take the title off of Roman? I will answer this and I will say I predicted this on SmackDown. I've predicted this on True Hill Heat. I will predict it here. Edge is winning the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. That's another reason why I'm okay with Daniel Bryan being inserted, because Daniel Bryan is there to take the pinfall so we can save Edge and Roman till after WrestleMania. So that's why I'm all for this. Any thoughts on this question, guys?
I think you pretty much nailed it.
There we go. Fifth generation says, what doesn't upset Drunk Guy?
Or winning,
Sasha
winning.
The opposite results to what happened tonight.
Exactly. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, the other JJ. I appreciate you.
Bro, that just means that you're going to get good things at WrestleMania.
Orton is not being the Fiend.
No, he's not looking like he's going to have a good month. He looks like a terrible month is coming his way.
Nope. Fifth generation says Top Guy is not lying. Alexa is doing the best she can with what she's given. Chris, I don't know if you've given your thoughts on this match. What was your thoughts on Bliss versus Orton?
I gave this 2 stars. I was entertained with all the theatrics and shit.
You guys are
but
terrible.
what the fuck was this guy wearing, bro? Like, what was the Fiend wearing?
He's burnt to a crisp.
All right, he didn't have long sleeves when he got burnt. Why he got long sleeves?
Yo, my man looked like
now?
Savini Jason. He looked like Savini Jason from Friday the 13th.
Bro, I mean, the mask I could get behind, but the garb, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what he was wearing. He looked like if you get Jason off a Wish. Like we got Jason at home and it's fucking toasted Bray Wyatt with butter. You know, fucking whatever. What'd you call him? Fried Fiend? Yeah, I was calling him Toasty Bray. We got melted Wyatt.
Can we all do a quick thumbs up or thumbs down on the Fiend's look?
Sure.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on the Fiend's look?
Jeez.
I'm in the middle.
Continue, Chris.
I'm in the middle.
That's it. I'm done. Get this
Fuck the
fucking guy.
Fiend.
Get him his regular.
It's all about
get him his
Alexa. Yo,
mascot.
Alexa was that chick tonight.
Oh, she was great today, and yeah, that was a great pin. I wish we got more of that.
You guys are perverts. So yeah, that's all the matches from WWE Fastlane 2021. Let's go around the panel and ask, what was your match of the night? Let's start with you, Ness.
Sheamus versus Drew.
Sheamus versus Drew.
Yeah.
Chris.
It's tough, but yeah, Sheamus versus Drew.
Romeo.
Drew versus Sheamus. Can I add some other stuff while we're on it?
Yep.
Some just quick. While I'm saying this, everyone in the comments, we want to hear what your match of the night was. MVP, Jabroni, thumbs up, and a rating on a scale of 0 to 10, and Sid will read it out at the end. Some quick notes. Fastlane owned the night on social media. The number one trend in the U.S. over March Madness, over the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know it's a big hit.
Oh no! Oh,
it should be in the kitchen anyways. But
Jesus Christ!
Yo, the direction that these
And by the way, if anyone was watching on Peacock, we want to hear about your experience because
the pay-per-view probably just finished on Peacock.
Yes, the Peacock stream was definitely behind the network stream. When I checked,
Yeah, I watched on Peacock. I was behind. You guys were like a couple minutes ahead of me.
Yeah, when I checked, it was at least a minute or two.
No, not even a couple minutes, like a couple seconds, like probably like 20 seconds.
For me, it was at least a minute. So come WrestleMania time, all of us may want to avoid the group chat because drunk guy may be spoiling everything that goes on around.
I got you guys.
Just remove him from the chat for the night. Just remove him from the chat for the day.
Don't spoil nothing. You got my word.
Just remove his ass. He's saying that until he gets drunk.
Yeah, because I'm definitely going to be drunk at Mania. You're right.
It's going to be his first event.
I'm going to be
Top
trash.
guy JJ, what was your match of the night?
I mean, it was so close. If that finish didn't happen, it would have been Roman and Bryan. But I'm going to go with McIntyre and Sheamus.
Drunk guy JJ?
Same. If that finish didn't happen with Roman and Bryan, it would have been that. The match was fucking. That Roman and Bryan match was fucking
so good.
dope.
So good.
But the ending of that match left me so confused. I mean, until Sid, put some sense into my head, talking about they kind of been building this for weeks, which now I'm thinking about it. Damn, maybe Sid's fucking right. I'm not going to say you're right now. But anyway, I'm just going to give it to Sheamus and Drew. They had another dope match, even though it was pointless. At least fucking Roman and Bryan make sense heading into what's going on right now. But I'm going to just give it with Sheamus and Drew. And it was a clean run and a clean finish in the no holds barred match. It was a better finish.
I didn't like the finish to the no holds barred match as much as you guys did. So for that reason alone, I probably would prefer the Roman and Bryan match. So that's my match of the night. I thought it was the better matchup wrestling-wise and storytelling-wise. I think Sheamus and Drew had much better action because of the no holds barred stipulation. But as far as storytelling, as far as in-ring work, I think Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns was the superior bout, and that's why it's my match of the night.
That's fair.
So let's go around for MVP. Romeo, kick us off. Who was your MVP?
Yes. I love Daniel Bryan tonight. I mean, he was talking that shit, and he delivered a hell of a match. My MVP is Daniel Bryan.
Top guy, JJ?
I'm going to go with co-MVPs. Of course, the leader of the Yes Movement, going Daniel Bryan. And how can Alexa Bliss not be a part of this conversation?
No, he's right. I agree.
I'm going with co-MVPs here. Alexa Bliss and Daniel Bryan, baby. He beat a 14-time champion tonight. She beat the Legend Killer in the middle.
Major oversight by me. Alexa Bliss.
Chris G, who was your MVP?
I'm gonna have co-MVPs as well, but I'm actually gonna go with Drew and Sheamus for putting their bodies on the line and providing a really great quality match.
Ness?
Yeah, I was definitely going with Alexa Bliss. That was the only person I was thinking of.
You motherfucker! You know what? All right, cool.
How do you not respect that?
Cool. LVPs. Fucking JJ, Romeo.
No, your MVP. What's that? Who's
you were going to be my
MVP of the night. MVP. I won't even say Drew, man. We all knew Drew was beating Sheamus heading to Mania. We put on a dope match. I guess technically Roman, the odds were stacked against him. Had Edge as special enforcer and Daniel Bryan trying to take his title, and he still scathed away as champion. So I give Roman Reigns.
So you're going with Roman. My MVPs are co-MVPs, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. They put their bodies on the line. They had a hell of a performance, tremendous, no holds barred matchup. So they deserve praise. They have to deserve praise for that. LVP, my jabroni of the night is none other than Randall Keith Orton. You lost to a chick with her magic tricks and her burnt clown. Her burnt clown that came from under the
I don't even want to show my face. I'm just done.
Drunk Guy JJ, who is your LVP of the night?
Sid, JJ, Romeo, and my fucking Ness for giving Bliss MVP and freaking Sid giving fucking LVP. I mean, oh god. Damn, we got LVP, right? Damn, I'm tripping.
Yes, LVP, Jabroni of the night.
And Edge too, man. You know, I can't believe I'm even saying Edge, but Edge too, man. You fucking you lost your shit, man. You could have just had a clean, smooth sailing to Mania, and since you basically fucked up the end of the match, more than likely some shit is about to come out of this.
Yep, he done screwed himself over. Top Guy JJ, who's your LVP?
I mean, come on, y'all know how bad I wanted to go with Edge. Like Edge blew my shit.
Unbelievable.
But it's fucking Randy Orton, bro.
Okay, now really?
Like it's Randy Orton. Like, dude, yo, you lost in cowgirl fashion. Like, nah, yo,
like
Randy Orton. I mean, he wasn't really conscious to be a winner. So, you know, he couldn't really get the satisfaction of what that could have felt like. I'm just saying.
That's why I didn't say this shit.
Randy Orton is the fucking LVP. He lost to Alexa Bliss, bro.
Romeo, who's your LVP? Jabroni of the night.
I fucking hate to circle back to the beginning of this live stream, but goddamn. You guys are just killing Edge. Daniel Bryan hit him with a fucking steel chair. Edge has every right to be pissed off and not give a shit about what the ending is. He's the enforcer. You hit him with a steel chair. That's your problem.
Okay, Edge Mark.
It's too bad the old Edge came out. Sorry.
Okay, you Edge Mark.
I don't even care about Edge. Edge is not one of my favorites at all.
Whoa. Okay, now you ain't gotta say all.
Not one of my favorites at all. I'm more of a Christian guy. Jabroni, LVP, Shane McMahon, Braun Strowman, Elias, that all those segments were awful. They were the worst part of the show. They should have been on the pre-show. Ali and Riddle should have been on the main show.
Good point. Yeah, I totally forgot about that as well. Good point by Romeo. We got some questions for Drunk Guy in the comments here. We got Fifth Generation Carney asking, is Drunk Guy going to both nights of Mania? And then Ola TV says, who's going to Mania? I'm going both nights and would like to vibe with whoever from True Heel is going. Except for Romeo, I've seen him for years. LOL. Drunk Guy, are you going to both nights of WrestleMania or one?
Yes. But Ola, since you said something about Randy Orton, and I want you to show up, I do not want to see you.
Ola is my best friend since
he'll forget about it when he starts working.
Elementary school, yeah.
True.
Oh, sweet. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting, Ola. And don't worry, Drunk Guy's gonna have drinks in his system in Florida. He'll totally forget that you said anything about Randall Keith. Chris, who was your LVP jabroni of the night?
I mean, it's got to be Randy Orton, right?
Oh my God,
bro! Listen, the guy's been coughing up black shit for a month. Why is he even still getting cleared to wrestle? The WWE doctor, he's the fucking jabroni too, clearing this guy, letting him in. Probably got fluid in his lungs and shit, and he's letting him fucking wrestle. The nerve of these guys. And yeah, he lost to Alexa Bliss. She's fucking half his size. Get over it, drunk guy. It happens.
You guys are getting blocked.
Yes.
I don't want to be our friends anymore.
Oh, I'm definitely about to get blocked. It's a 4-way fucking tie for LVPs for me. Edge for making the main event look stupid. Sasha for losing the way she lost.
Doing too much.
Sasha for losing the match and trying to sell this fucking forced ass heel turn.
To Sasha.
This forced ass heel turn.
I agree. I'm adding Sasha as well.
Yeah,
She looked
because
like
they're circling that story around Reginald. It doesn't need to be. Fucking clearly, Randy Orton's definitely going on the list.
And Sasha and Orton, I thought he was cool, man.
But the last person on this LVP, drunk guy JJ, for being a fan of all those people and watching them look like assholes all night.
Wow. Tonight? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know what? You know what? That's fine. I am resigning from True Hill Heat. That is it.
Oh my God! Major announcement. Oh my God!
Yo,
Wow.
Jaquan, drunk guy JJ has been released from True Hill Heat. All right.
yo, when he has a bad night, he has a bad night. Like his nights are bad when they're bad.
Right.
Well, before he goes, let's put our thumbs in. Let's give thumbs up. Thumbs up or thumbs down for WWE Fastlane.
How about that?
In 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
We got
five
Unanimous.
thumbs down.
This was a fun
And
pay per view.
It sure was.
The show was cool.
It was
The show
a
was
fun
cool. I
pay-per-view.
ain't gonna do that. The show was cool.
Drunk guy, what you gave it out of 10?
I don't. Besides the opening match, the show was good. So I guess I give it like a 7, 6.5, 7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Top guy.
I'll kind of, it's actually exceeded my expectations for this pay per view. So I'll go ahead and give it a 7 and a 7.5.
Romeo.
That's what they usually do. If there's a pay-per-view that you have low expectations for, that a couple of matches on the card, they just over-deliver. I give it a 7.7.
Ness.
Yeah, I get 7.5. It was solid.
Chris G.
I gave it 7, 7.25 maybe.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. I thought it exceeded expectations. 2 really great matches with Bryan and Roman and Sheamus and Drew, and good matches other than the opener and whatever Bliss and Orton was. It was at least entertaining, at least. We got Fifth Generation in the comments saying Fastlane seems like a ridiculous pay-per-view. I wish they would build matches a little bit longer for WrestleMania, but lazy booking. We got John Elite saying that he gave the show 7 3/4. Ola TV says this pay-per-view was enjoyable, solid 7, even 7.5. And Fifth Generation Carney says, hey, this is a great roundtable. Peace to everyone and peace to you, sir. That is all for our WWE Fastlane 2021 Roundtable review. Push the like button if you're watching this on YouTube right now. If you're still watching us on Facebook, we want to thank you for watching us this long. Drop us a heart emoji, a like emoji, any type of emotion or feeling that you had for Fastlane. Make sure you drop it and tag your friends in the comments so they can see this roundtable review if they're watching it right now, or maybe they're watching in the morning. Tag them in there so they have their thoughts on WWE Fastlane. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, push the subscribe button. Almost 60% of you that have watched our videos and over the past week are not subscribed. What are you doing? Push the subscribe button. Push the bell to stay notified so you always get alerted when we get these live roundtables, live podcasts right here on True Hill Heat. Ness, please tell the people where they can find you on social media and what you're doing on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel.
You can follow me on Twitter at skinny_Kravitz. You can follow me on Instagram at skinny __ Kravitz. You catch me on True Hill Heat YouTube channel. I'm one half of Review of Honor, where I'm man the Stat King, the man of 1,004 numbers. We review everything that goes on in a Ring of Honor ring. I am one half of the Pot Heels. Catch me on Blunt Impact and Joints and Jabronis with my man Chris G. The Roundtable Rebel. I pop up on the roundtables. And you can, as always, listen to my illustrious voice on True Toxicity.
Illustrious. Chris G, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at True Hill Chris G. You can also find me here on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. One half of the Wednesday Night Warriors for the time being with Romeo Anthony Colon. Sadly, our time is dwindling down. And also one half of the Pie Hills, of course, with Ness. Blunt Impact, Joints and Jabronis. We here, man. And you could also find me on True Toxicity, where you can hear Ness's illustrious voice.
Romeo, where can they find you?
The Pride of NY on Twitter and Instagram, on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel, the Wednesday Night Warriors. Chris mentioned we only have 3 episodes left before NXT moves to Tuesdays, and also True Rewind, covering the Monday Night War, Raw versus Nitro. We also, I think, only have 3 episodes left because Peacock doesn't
Fucking
have
bullshit.
old
Fucking
Raw or
bullshit.
old Nitro.
Peacock is suck a dick.
Fucking bullshit.
So I'm running out of jobs here for the time being. But maybe
No, you
maybe
about to pick up some Death Troll angle. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking
Only
do
gonna have
it.
to start collecting unemployment in a little bit, man. Jesus.
These guys are assuming that I really want to watch Impact.
Well, I had to watch NXT,
I would have to watch
right?
NXT. I'll start watching NXT.
NXT is a way better
NXT,
show than Impact, I assure you.
I mean, yeah, but Impact's decent. Impact has some shit, but if you watched it, you would know that. If you watched it, you would know.
I'm not going to join this debate. Top Guy JJ, where can they find you?
All right. At Instagram, you can find me at TrueHill _ Top Guy JJ. And of course, the annoyance to SP on the weekly True Hill Heat podcast every single either Thursday or the live streams on Saturdays. You know, we'll probably be back at it annoying his ass. Yeah. Probably, gonna annoy him even more, even during this outro.
This guy. You think like Kurt Angle used to do interviews and say, "Yeah, we taped SmackDown on Tuesday, even though it aired on Thursday." Just say True Hill Heat on Saturdays. We're every Saturday. All right. Don't break kayfabe and tell them we tape our taped episodes. Drunk Guy, tell them where they can find you.
Instagram. Twitter. Since I came up first. Twitter, Drunken Master JJ. On Instagram, Hacksaw _J_Duggan. I'm here every week with my good brother Sid, my good brother Romeo. We got True Rewind. The season finale is coming up soon. Got 2 more episodes left, sadly, because Peacock fucking sucks. I'm back. I'm back like I was there before. I finally made my debut on True Toxicity, so I'm with my good brothers every week now. We're gonna keep this train rolling. And did I say my Instagram word? I definitely did say my Instagram word. Okay. Follow the gang. You already know what we do. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pornhub, Xvideos, SchoolNext, MySpace, AOL, because we're in True Rewind, so we're back in the day. So we're going to come back a couple years from now. I can't think of nothing else right now. Black Planet. Who the fuck still does that? I don't know nobody does that anymore. True Hill Heat. We're every fucking where. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yes, thank you. How the fuck I didn't think of those things before anything else?
It's on the screen.
We're everywhere. We keep providing this content. See, it's late at night, but we are doing this for our fans, for the people who follow us and support us. We do this every single fucking day. Nobody does that. We do that. We're so fucking good. The fucking gang, man. Get with the fucking gang. Stop playing with us.
Right.
Subscribe. Like.
Are you playing like a Denzel type promo right now?
Favorite them.
Yo, he just spun this shit into a positive motherfucker.
I feel like he's Coach Boone and we the Titans right now.
Do, man. Stop. Put some respect on our fucking name.
I'm about to go in the national championship right now.
True Hill Heat.
Drunk guy.
Were you gonna say something, Romeo?
What's up,
Yeah.
Romeo?
Yeah, is it just me or does my shirt look like it says porn?
It definitely does like it says porn.
It does.
Porn.
Like
See, look at you. My man Romeo over there supporting the game. We on Pornhub. He wearing the porn shirt. That's what we do, man.
Okay, all right. You can find me on Twitter at TrueHillSP3. Once again, thank you everyone for watching our WWE Fastlane 2021 Roundtable review. Watching on YouTube, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. Great content coming out tomorrow. AE recap, a new episode with myself joining Marcus Cash and Jimmy Macaram. You can check out Romeo and Chris G on Wednesday Night Warriors, and you can see myself with J News of J News Japan on this week's J News Japan as we review the New Japan Cup Finals. So check out all of that. Check out all of that, enjoy, and subscribe to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. So for Net, Chris, Romeo, Top Guy JJ, Drunk Guy JJ, it is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3. This has been a WWE Fastlane 2021 Roundtable review. We are signing off until next time. Peace.
I guess since the fucking Fiend is back, I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.